On September 28th, hell broke loose when Hurricane Ian made landfall. But on September 29th, the heavens took control. That's when it was so clear the Milky Way was visible from front lawns in Cape Coral. Why did the stars suddenly shine so bright? Well, after the storm, most of us were in the dark. Instantly, light pollution or excess nighttime illumination was gone, so the only thing glowing were the stars above.
Every night that there's not a cloud, that is what we see.
Tom Forsyth oversees Big Cypress National Preserve. Now, he says power outages aren't needed to see what was over Cape Coral after Ian. In fact, where he's at in Collier, you can see it nearly every night.
What you're able to see, if you haven't seen a true night sky before, will amaze you.
This preserve is huge, about as big as Rhode Island, and it's actually one of the best places to stargaze in the country. That keeps Conrad Provin busy, and with one really cool job title.
I am the Dark Sky Ranger.
That's a pretty cool name.
That it is.
To show us around, the Dark Sky Ranger, as we're going to call him from now on,
All right.
gave us a tour.
See you tomorrow.
Now, may I just ask for lights off for 1 second? All right, excellent. Oh, it is beautiful tonight.
Less than 1 mile from US 41, and using photojournalist Sebastian Gonzalez's high-powered camera, just look at how many more stars you can count here than in the city. This photo is from Big Cypress, and using the same camera, this photo is from the NBC2 parking lot in Fort Myers. Not even close.
This is just a high-powered laser pointer.
But notice the best view is up, not to the horizon. That's because that dome of distant light pollution over there comes all the way from Cape Coral and Fort Myers. That's Naples. And over there, that's Miami. But if we could find a way to dim those light domes, the Dark Sky Ranger says we could have the world's most accessible pure night sky.
There are only a few places on Earth that have that purest of night sky. You have to go to the middle of the Pacific Ocean or high into the Canadian Rockies to get that kind of view.
Little things do big things here when it comes to cutting light pollution. Parking lot lights, for instance, dim at night until motion is detected nearby when they brighten.
They're also, as you've noticed, a warmer color. So this is more an orange, yellowish color light instead of, let's say, a harsh blue or a white light that you normally see on a street lamp.
And lights here are shielded, so they only light up what you want, preventing it from escaping upward where it's lost.
Light pollution is something that you can fix with the turn of a light bulb.
But can the things that make the night sky special here work in a sprawling city like Cape Coral? Well, let's consider a place that's already tried it. Tucson, Arizona. It's about twice as big and has 300,000 more people than Cape Coral. But Tucson's considered the gold standard for dark skies over a big city, thanks to a plan completed in 2018. That's when 20,000 streetlights were refitted with LEDs. A timing system was implemented, so when the sun goes down, the lights begin at 90% capacity and decrease to 60% in off-peak hours. County ordinances go further, requiring shielded light fixtures. Though it cost $16 million up front, the green has been coming back ever since. The city says it's now using 61% less energy than before.
So the city is spending 50% less in taxpayer dollars to keep streetlights on than they were before you invested in this project?
That is correct.
Wow, that's huge.
It is.
Gabriel Rascon with the city of Tucson says before the plan, taxpayers were shelling out $2.4 million a year for streetlights. Now it's down to 1.2.
Converting our streetlights to modern LED was worth it. And yes, we would do it again.
Places like Cape Coral are doing the same, but unlike Tucson, just not all at once. According to Lee County Electric Cooperative, or LCEC, we'll gradually see more LEDs lighting up our streets as old bulbs burn out and new streetlights go up. But keep in mind, streetlights aren't the sole offender. In fact, a study touted by NASA showed they actually make up less than 20% of the problem. The majority of the light pollution, it comes from us, our homes, our cars, and our businesses. Now, Cape Coral has ordinances regarding private parking lot lighting and illuminated signs, but explicitly exempts city streetlights, single-family residences, duplexes, and governmental facilities.
There is more to our environment than just the water or the beach. I would say to any official that had the opportunity, if you could do a master plan and design from the start a certain way, it would give you a different quality of life for everybody that's in that area.
Reporting under a sea of stars at Big Cypress National Preserve, meteorologist Rob Duns, NBC2.